Up you guys, and welcome to James Fishing. Today I'm doing something a little different, you guys. Of course, of those of you that don't know and do know, I've been having problems with my boat. I've been waiting patiently for 3 weeks now to get the part, actually not the part, but a device that is actually going to help me determine what is going on with my boat. 3 weeks patiently, thanks to COVID-19. Thank you very much, COVID-19. But I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Vessel View by Mercury. I have purchased a device which I will show you where it's at on my motor, how I got it up, how I got it connected. But either way, I'm going into a app that I have on my phone that actually connects to the device that I have put on my motor, which is a Vessel View mobile device that is actually connecting to the device right now while I'm sitting on the water to my phone. And what this app does, pretty much, this app is telling me what it is that I actually have my my motor going on with it. I've been having problems with it, so I'm gonna see if this app and the device will actually read out and tell me what is going on with my motor, so that way I can further fix it and figure out the problem. But you can see it's got faults, maintenance, performance, account privacy, and what I'm gonna do pretty much is I'm gonna run this motor. Of course, it's saying maintenance due now, and I know there's something wrong with it, but I need to see exactly what is going on with this guy. It tells me belt, spark plugs are in the green, impellers in the green, gear case lube. I don't think I have. Hey, wait a minute. Oil. Right now, I am showing 0 on oil pressure. So I am wondering if that is exactly what is going on. Is my oil pressure. I don't see fuel filter either. Of course, thermostat, but my motor is not a big motor, so either way, I am going to run my boat, wait till it beeps, and see what kind of fault codes get pulled up on the run that I do with it. So yeah, this is very, very new to me, you guys, so I want to see exactly why my boat is not running the way it's supposed to. So furthermore, let's get out and see exactly what's going on with this guy. My motor at 33 miles an hour. Pretty much I got it full throttle. And I'm gonna see what comes up when this guy starts acting up the way it does. 33.5 miles an hour is what I'm going right now. And I'm gonna see what happens when this guy acts up the way it does, the way it's been acting up with me. See if this guy is going to give me a fault code readout as to why my boat is not acting right. You guys heard the beeps. The motor started acting up. Alright, you guys, so I've been running my boat and trying to see if any fault codes will come up with this device that I just put on my boat, and it says a fault code came up because I just was running it now and the motor started acting up, and it says reduce engine speed. If conditions persist, stop engine and check for plugged. Let me see here. I'm going into it even deeper. Okay, it's telling me Guardian due to overheat. Okay, a particular state of condition exists. So it's telling me everything pretty much what's going on as to why my boat's motor started acting up, and it says Engine Guardian is active due to engine overtemp. Power will be limited to prevent engine damage. Reduce It says reduce engine speed if conditions persist. Stop engine and check for plugged water inlet. So that's pretty much telling me that I have got something plugged up that is causing my engine to overheat and show an overheat. So something, one of the lines, something on this motor is plugged up and causing my motor to act the way it's acting because it is overheating. And pretty much the motor is derating and slowing down because it is overheating. Wow. And I had a feeling that's what was going on. I really did. And the device that I put on my motor and this app that I have on my phone is, oh my God, it's I knew where I was going with it. I knew what was going on. I just wanted to know for sure if what I was thinking was right. And this app and the device that I put on my motor is freaking hit the nail right on the head. And now I can further investigate why my engine is overheating, what is plugged up, what got sucked up in my engine that is causing it to overheat. Because I have replaced the impeller, the water is shooting out like crazy out of the pee hole from the motor, and I know there is nothing plugged up majorly, but something small has worked its way through in my motor and has plugged it up to where the reading probably from that temperature of the water going through it is getting interfered because of whatever it is that's in there that's causing it. So awesome app, and I am very glad I got this guy. I will further show you guys more video after this. Today I was talking about this is what I was talking about. This is the Mercury Vessel View Mobile. Okay, so pretty much this guy, I bought it off Amazon for, I think it was like 240 bucks. It plugs pretty much, it plugs straight into, this is one end of the plug here, and this is a plug here that goes straight into the computer that is mounted on the front of the engine. And of course, this right here is the Bluetooth device. This is what pretty much hooks up to your phone. Okay, I'm gonna turn the key on. All right, so with the key on, the device activates, and of course my boat is beeping, which that exact same beep and noise is the exact same beep and noise that was happening to me while I was on the water. And with the help of this Bluetooth device scanner of the motor that I have put on and added to my motor, told me in a fault code that came up that my engine was overheating. Pretty much was telling me that the water was not going through the engine properly. So I brought it home and I started taking it apart. I took off this line here in the back of the motor that actually this line that is off goes straight through the pee hole. That comes straight out of what comes from underneath and shoots pretty much out of this pee hole here. Took it off, and I took off another end that pretty much goes into the manifold of the water that goes through the engine. And that hole that you guys see there is the temperature sensor. So I removed the temperature sensor, which is this guy here, that goes in that hole there, and pretty much was just curious to know what it was that was behind it. So removed that sensor, and then after I did that, I removed the line, or the actual fitting that goes into this manifold where the water goes through, and Lord behold, look what I found. There is no way water is going to be going through that. And this is pretty much the fitting that lets water go into that manifold, and this is where my problem is at. This is what is causing my motor to overheat. It is not allowing water to go through that, because look, it is freaking covered with moss. The green pretty much almost like seaweed substance that floats in the water, that's at the bottom of the water, the moss buildup that just gunks. That's what's on it. I'm gonna clean this guy up, take all this off, and I guarantee you my boat is gonna be running like a champ. And next video will be on the water. Yeah. All right, you guys, today is Thursday. This is day 2 since I have put on the Vessel View mobile device onto my motor to kind of try and troubleshoot as to why my boat has been acting up. I went out yesterday, saw the fault code that I needed to see. It was overheating. Got into it last night, kind of showed you guys what I found, what I got into, and today I'm going out and I am going to try and see if what I found and what I did is going to correct my problem with my boat. So I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's get out and see if my boat is back to normal. Alright, it was bogging out and beeping when temperature got up to 165, so let's see if that temperature is going to be the same today. And it wouldn't take long for this guy to overheat, so we're going to see what happens. Got my fingers crossed. Still got a mess with it, looks like. Because it's still getting hot. Alright, you guys, so I'm back at home. Was just on the boat trying it out after I found what I was looking for yesterday, as far as stuff being dirty, and of course it started overheating on me still. So I went and took another part loose, and if I'm not mistaken, this guy is the thermostat to the motor. And look at that. Look at all these rocks that are on this little thermostat, little valve. Well, pretty much just like a thermostat on a vehicle. And look at that. That thing is covered with rocks, little pebbles, and that is where it goes. And look at all of that in there. Look at that. And it goes further in the back, and there's more back there, but look at all of those little rocks. Oh my god. So I am back at it again. Of course it is night. You guys probably can't see not a dang thing. Of course, what I found in the little hole where the thermostat is at, the little thermostat, it was filled with rocks. I mean, filled with pebbles. I got her all cleaned out, got it flushed out, and I am gonna try and test it out. And I'm gonna show you guys how everything goes. Now, it was getting hot, 165. It started beeping at me. So let's see what she does. I'm gonna let her air out a little bit. See exactly what she does. Happier than that. Of course, I stopped a little too fast. Give her a turnaround. We're up at 165. Just turning around pretty much. Be more happier than I am right now with the results of what I have done, what I've fixed. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm underneath 281 now. I'm gonna just calm it down just a little bit here, just to talk to you guys a little bit. 163 is where I stopped temperature wise, and the little thermostat opened it up and started working like it's supposed to. You guys, this Vessel View Mobile for Mercury, newer Mercury motors, is amazing. I am so very pleased and happy that I have got this, and well worth the $1 that I spent for this guy. It's going to save me a bunch of trips to any mechanic shop. Of course, I am not a boat mechanic. I am a mechanic. I am mechanically inclined and have plenty of tools because I work on diesel trucks for a living. That's how I make my living. Have no clue about boats and boat motors, but with what I have learned, it is not different from what I am used to working on, you guys. gonna conclude this video that I have made for y'all. Definitely a different video style for me, trying to diagnose my boat using this vessel view. Of course, there's a lot of tweaks and stuff that I need to figure out with the programming, with the app, stuff that I can add to my phone to read, like oil pressure, fuel readings. I've got to get into it and figure that stuff out. But my God, this vessel view mobile that Mercury has come out with for you to just plug and play and put on your boat, Bluetooth compatible, easy to freaking hook up, easy to read, gives you faults whenever your boat acts up. I mean, what else can you ask for? You go to a mechanic shop, you pay $130. What they charge you an hour rate just to hook up to your boat and tell you exactly what is wrong with it. Yeah, I recommend this, you guys. I really do. I thank you guys for watching, and I will continue my journeys fishing now that I have fixed my boat. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned, and please subscribe, you guys.